Hello everybody, Mr. Hollywood here today with a special episode. We have a monster right here, monster present. This is the 2021 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Superstock. Now Superstock means that this puppy comes with a 6.2 liter V8 engine supercharged, a whopping 807 horsepower, and bone stock as it is, it can do a quarter mile in 10.5 seconds. Now, if you're not amazed by those stats, when I turn this thing on, you will hear it. You'll hear that roar. You'll say, holy smokes. Because this thing can smoke just about any other car out there. And while it is a modern muscle car, it remains true to the original aesthetic of the classic cars, the muscle cars, right? You could see the resemblance to its much older family member, the 1969 Dodge Challenger. You could see the lip. You can see the spoiler in the back. Now the Superstock is essentially like, okay, it's stock, but it's still super. That's why they call it the Superstock. It's not like it's a basic version. This is an awesome package that packs a lot of power. Look at these wheels. Look at this beautiful Hellcat logo. The reason it's called a Hellcat is because this is not a kitty. It's a powerful, powerful monster. Straight from the depths of hell when you see it on the road, right? Hell raisin color. To go with the branding, right? You have the Hellcat, hell raisin color. So this is a purple, plum, dark purple color that at night will be black, but when the light shines on it, it is beautiful in every aspect. And it is unique. You don't see a lot of purple cars out there anymore, but this one is. And still, tons of awesome features to keep you entertained while on the road, right? You have keyless entry and go. All you gotta do is put your finger on the button to close it. Put your finger underneath the door handle to open it, right? It's automatically sensing it, so you don't have to whip the key out of your purse or your bag or your pocket or whatever you may have. You got blind spot monitors to keep you safe, a backup camera, sonar sensors to help you back up and park. And this one, as you'll see from that angle right now, is a wide body. That means you have these nice flares over the wheels. It's a little bit wider, allowing the vehicle to actually hold nicer to the road on sharper turns. And you'll see in the back here the beautiful LED oversized lights so that people can see when you're braking, because this has some powerful brakes, of course. You'll see the exhausts on the back. They're modern, but yet beautiful. You have an amazing amount of trunk space, which I always found cool in coupes, because most two-door vehicles do not have this much space. They have maybe a little trunk, maybe you can put a bag in there or something, but this is huge. You could put a lot of stuff in here, maybe 3-4 suitcases, depending, of course, on the type of suitcase, but you can put a lot. And the client that ordered this vehicle, because we did a factory order to his exact specifications, deleted the rear seats because he wanted to have more storage. So behind the front seats, you can actually have and seat up to 4 people in this, but you can choose to make it a true coupe, like this. And then you have extra storage in the back to put whatever you want in there, right? Now this puppy comes with tons of technology. You're talking about the 8.4-inch touchscreen Uconnect with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You got your Alpine sound system. You got heated steering wheel. You have leather stitching on the steering wheel. You have a speedometer that goes up to 220 miles per hour because yes, at 807 horses, that can go really, really quick. And what I love about the Challengers is their spaceship-like interior. This thing does look aggressive from every angle, even when you sit there. You have nice metal pedals because you want to make sure. You also have grips on there for your shoes. That way your foot doesn't slip. Because let's face it, that is important when you're going at hundreds of miles an hour in this baby. And, of course, you have that iconic roar or rumble of these amazing vehicles. Let me go ahead and turn that on for you so you can hear it. I'll also show you the seats hold you, right? The reason they have these edges, for those of you that are not familiar with power vehicles, is so that when you're making those sharp turns, you don't fly out of the seat and hit into the door. You have your paddle shifters, so you can turn into manual mode. You also have launch control on here, of course, because you want to be able to control this baby. There's an SRT button and a launch button. You hear that roar, you hear that. I'm not gonna rev it up, because I don't want to do that. That's not great for the engine, so I'm not going to. But look at this carbon fiber, nice oversized handle. You also have these paddle shifters for your race car drivers, and you have SRT pages. There's an SRT button and a launch button right here. If you press the launch button, you'll be able to go into launch control mode, and that will allow you to go crazy, right? You have your modes right here. You can control your RPMs, your holding, your everything there. You can see if the hood is ajar, the engine's off, everything else. Shift lights. It will help you with chiller, activate line lock. You have your race options, like chiller, shift light, race cool down, everything. So you can do a lot with this to control how fast you're going. And on here, outside of the standard modes that these vehicles have, you have your race modes too, which allow you to track your speed and performance. So you can see your 0 to 60 timer, you can see your best and your last, you can see your reaction time, 0 to 100 miles, 1/8 mile, a quarter mile. You can see your braking distance. You can check all those things. You can even see the G-forces as you're going to see how far into the seat you're being thrown back, right? You can see peak G-forces and everything else too. So it's pretty crazy. You even have lap timers. So for those of you that want to take it to the track, you will love this amazing baby. It is just full of features. If you want to order one just like this, or if you want to order one with a feature that this one may not have, because it's not yours, right? It's somebody picked it this way. You can customize them however you want, and we'll order them straight from the factory for you. We can ship them to your door. We can come and pick them up, take them right out on the road, and go ahead. Right? This particular client wanted everything that's in here. He made no compromises. He made all the choices himself, decided what he wanted, made his dream vehicle come true, and we brought it in. And now all he's got to do is pick it up. We'll pick him up from the airport. We can pick you up from the airport. Or if you prefer for us to ship it to you, we have been partnered with a shipper for over 10 years. We can bring this vehicle right to your door conveniently and easily, because shopping doesn't have to be hard, even in this crazy market that we have. Because I'm sure you're wondering about the car shortages and everything that's been going on. No worries here. You can order straight from the factory. No games, no weird pricing, no hidden fees or anything like that. We work straight with you and make it easy and simple. All it takes is a little patience and a phone call to Sebastian. Thank you so much.